He wondered, could it be simpler? And he changed the world. Meanwhile, millions of people were also wondering. How is it possible that George here and Brad Pitt belong to the same species? Why do I have to feel so bad in order to feel good? How could we have landed on the moon, yet we still can't make a toupee that doesn't look like a toupee? Our 30s, the new teens? If technology keeps making our lives simpler, in the future, are we going to become less intelligent? And where does camaraderie end and love begin? You never know which question will change the world.
My name's Matt. I'm 23 years old. I did 2 years in prison for grand larceny and burglary.
My name is Joey Richardson. I'm 38 years old. I did 12 years in prison for armed robbery. The first 8 years was really rough. Then I got into the dog program and everything changed. It saved my life.
When I got out, I didn't really know what to do with myself. Everything changed so much. I just kind of had to go start over.
At first, when I got out, I couldn't even deal with the reality of being outside. Everything had changed. Things didn't exist that now exist. You can't find a comfort zone when there's nothing the same.
I felt really alone walking around the city, didn't really talk to anyone. It was really strange to me.
My mom and grandmother died on the same day, and other than that, I don't have any other family. When I got home to the empty house and I seen pictures of my grandmother and my mother, I realized I was truly alone and that I was pretty scared for my future.
My dad told me I should get my act together before I can come home. So I went to this motel. That's all I could do at the moment. I wasn't sure I could deal with life out here. I went down to the animal shelter. When I walked in there, there were so many different dogs, I kind of wished I could take all of them home with me. They all looked kind of sad and lonely, just like I was, just caged in.
When I went to the shelter, knowing that every one of these dogs will die eventually if someone does not adopt them, I made a decision to adopt at least one of them, and then I came up on Sadie.
When I saw Jeannie, I just fell in love with her. She was just an awesome dog. She was great.
Cutie, you wanna go to my house?
There was a moment that I knew Sadie is the one I need to get, know what I need to have to get my life in order. She can help me, and I'm gonna help her.
I filled out all the paperwork and I adopted Jeannie. I took her back to the motel with me. I gave her a bath. It was funny to see her reaction to it.
I adopted Sadie. I took her home. We played ball and ran her around and trained her a little bit. I took her to the lake, took her in the woods by my house.
I took her to a couple parks. She's super friendly. And it's funny because people started coming up and talking to me because of Jeannie. Because she is so cute and such a great dog.
Having a dog with me in this house was so much better. No more lonely, you're not alone anymore. Sadie became my family.
Things started looking up, so I decided to get cleaned up and look for a job. Got a haircut, got some new clothes, and started walking around, filling out job applications, trying to find some work. And Jeannie was by my side the entire time.
I got a phone call from Alexis. She runs the kennel, told me she had a job for me, that I could start training dogs for a few weeks at a time. And when she dropped Lacey off, Sadie got along with her immediately. Our family was growing. So this is what I do now. I train dogs from something I learned in prison.
Hello? When I got that phone call about the interview, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Thank you.
This is the best I felt in a long time. I called my dad and asked him to come meet me.
You got a new friend?
Yup, this is Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie.
He adopted her.
Hey, Jeannie. She is a good girl.
Yeah, she is.
You look good, buddy.
Thank you.
All cleaned up? Got a
Yep.
haircut?
Yep, I had a job interview today
How'd that
at
go?
the motorcycle shop. It went good, I think.
You ready to come home?
Yeah, I'd love to come back home.
Yeah? Come here, buddy.
You know what? I love you guys.
I feel like my future's bright again with Jeannie there with me.
That's my girl.
She's my best friend.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. so he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Once upon a time, there was a king who ruled a very powerful kingdom. There lived a dragon named Drogo. The citizens of the kingdom were frequently seen playing with Drogo for hours on end, but some people started spending too much time with Drogo. They would put their work and their families aside, as if Drogo would solve all their problems. The king concluded that Drogo was to blame for the affliction of many families and started a campaign to ban the dragon. And soon, Drogo became public enemy number one and was forced to flee, hiding in the darkness. But the ban was futile, as more and more people wanted to play with Drogo. Armed groups formed to make money by charging visits to the dragon. Crime and corruption ensued as these gangs started battling one another for control. A law was passed prohibiting people from having any form of contact with Drogo. Offenders were to be arrested. Soon, the dungeons were crowded with non-violent offenders who were treated mercilessly, including people who were dependent on being with Drogo. The king started investing enormous amounts of the royal treasure into a war against Drogo. It was then that people came to a powerful realization. The more they fought Drogo, the stronger and more menacing he grew, and the more violent the gangs became. The kingdom was shaken by a violent war that soon spread across all neighboring kingdoms. The war went on for more than 40 years, causing death, poverty, and destruction. Then, former rulers of several kingdoms decided to break the taboo. People began to recognize that war and violence against Drogo were the main problems. Attitudes changed. As the dragon was brought under the kingdom's control, Drogo slowly returned to his original size. The gangs lost influence and dropped their weapons. People could live without fear, understanding that supporting those who suffered because of Drogo was a smarter decision than killing and incarcerating people in an endless war. The story didn't end there, nor did everyone live happily ever after. But the kingdom saw that while a world without Drogo may be a utopia, one with less violence and suffering could be very real.
Think of a vehicle with the power of a sports car, the space of a 7-seater, the strength of a 4x4, and the most advanced technology available. Not to mention the design, of course. Mitsubishi Outlander, the sporty 4x4, even more high-tech. The all-new Mitsubishi Outlander. It's 4x4. It's high-tech.
De donde yo vengo, todos luchamos. Creo que nací luchando. Gané a mis hermanas, compañeros de escuela. Le gané a hombres, mujeres, animales, máquinas, con todo lo que se me parecía. Y así me hice una heroína local. Me encanta mirar allá y que todos me miren o que me pidan mi autógrafo. Ese día entendí que podía triunfar, que podía llegar lejos, los mejores luchadores de Iberoamérica. Y yo dije, eso es para mí. Agarré todos los ahorros que tenías y me fui a Buenos Aires. Cuando llegué al Loco Morado, nadie me tomaba en cuenta. Me sentía como un fantasma. La gente me mira, comienza a reírse. Me miran raro, pero todo cambió cuando sonó la campana. Le gané al mexicano, al español, al argentino. Y en la final destrocé al brasileño. ¡Chin, chin, chin, chin! Lo más importante no fue ganar, sino lo que vino después.
Chin Chin, the fighting Cholita from Bolivia, has taken the world by storm after winning the gold medal. Chin Chin has inspired women all over the world to fight for their lives and take the
Soy famosa. Gané muchos trofeos, gané muchas copas, cinturones. Pero al que le tengo más cariño es a este.
In the city's downtown area this morning at 8:50.
This is clearly an extraordinary event.
Police can't provide any further details. Some say he's wearing a dark gray suit. Others think it's actually his skin. It seems as if he's demonstrated super strength. We believe that the flying man who's spreading panic in our city is some sort of flying vigilante. Very difficult for the police to respond to this kind of thing. He is reckless and violent. Is this the justice we want after centuries of law development and human rights? What is, after all, being a good citizen? I think he's taking care of him. He's doing the work the cops can't do. I'm not in favor of the death. Those who call him hero today may consider him enemy tomorrow.
Chevrolet Onix with MyLink system, a car designed for nowadays. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Bom, e agora o teste final. Que entre a ex-namorada do Pedrão.
A Gigi? Ah, não. A Gigi não. A Gigi é sacanagem. Concentra. Ex-namorada de brother não dá. Ex-namorada de brother não dá. Se bem que o Pedrão não é tão brother assim. A gente só é amiga o quê? Uns 15 anos? Ai, meu Deus. Nossa, que fêmea. Dá um beijinho aqui, dá um beijinho, vai. Vem aqui, dá um beijinho, vai lá, vou pegar você, eu vou te pegar, um beijinho aqui. Anda!
Esse é um amigo 100%. Merece uma Itaipava. Itaipava, a cerveja 100% para os amigos 100%.
Beba com moderação.
Olha isso. Hein? É linda? Pequenininha, né? Que isso. E a Julie Rimet? Vocês que roubaram a Julie Rimet.
Bellini segurou essa taça, Mauro segurou essa taça, Carlos Alberto segurou essa taça. E o senhor me caga na parte mais fácil, que é tomar conta.
Escuta aqui, rapaz. A CBF é uma instituição séria.
Dolores?
A taça Jules Rimet, com 4 quilos de ouro, estava exatamente aqui nesse
Combinado também que neguinha é muito boa, né, rapaz? Pô, coloca a réplica no cofre e expõe a original. Tá de brincadeira, pô.
Pelo amor de Deus! Não vou entupir vocês, porra! Tive derrubado um banco, mas não. Vou roubar a Julie Rimet, porra, ideia do caralho. Não.
Cala a boca!
Negócio do caralho. Puta que pariu. Como é que a gente ganhou 3 copas?
Eu mato se eu encontrar alguém aqui, eu mato! Cala a boca, eu não quero mais ouvir você! Tome da minha frente! De novo eu não vou aguentar! De quem é isso aqui, ó? Eu não quero saber se estão me ouvindo! É isso que você quer? Que eu faça papel de trouxa! Ah, papel de trouxa! Tira a mão de mim! Tira a mão de mim! Tira a mão de mim!
Chega, pelo amor de Deus.
Cala a boca,
Você tá me fazendo passar
daqui! De quem é essa camisa aqui? Dá essa camisa aqui!
Pelo amor de Deus.
Cala a boca! Eu não quero saber, some daqui! Vergonha sou eu, passando! Tá? Olha o safado ali, pilantra! Sai da minha casa! Sai da minha casa! Aí, ô palhaço! Você não tem moral! Você não tem moral! Sai da minha frente! Sai da minha cara! Sai da minha frente! Sai da minha frente! Fala pra mim! Chega! Chega! Você vai sumir daqui! Eu vou acabar com você!
Arena. O monstro. O novo Renault Duster.
Obrigado, viu? Folgado.
O mundo off-road é pros fortes. Novo Renault Duster. Bem-vindo ao verdadeiro mundo SUV.
Let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good time roll. I say let the good time roll. I don't care if you're young or old. You ought to get together and let the good time roll. Don't sit there mumbling, talking trash. If you want to have a ball, you got to go out and spend some cash and let the good time roll now. I'm talking about the good times. Well, it makes no difference whether you're young or old. All you got to do is get together and let the good time roll. Charles in town. I got $1.25 and I'm just ran the clown. But don't let no female play me cheap. I got 50 cents more than I'm gonna keep. So let the good time roll now. I tell y'all I'm gonna let the good time roll. Well, it don't make no difference if you're young or old. All you got to do is get together and let the good time roll. Yeah, no matter weather, rainy weather, if you want to have a ball, you got to get yourself together. Oh, get yourself under control.